Meditation and concentration are two things that are commonly confused. Concentration is the way I was taught, is single pointed focus on anything, which is what we use in a lot of different techniques because meditation is not always going to be used. But meditation is then taking that single point focus and reflecting it back on ourself, our consciousness, or as some call it, the witness. And we take actually the first 3 weeks of the course to become acquainted with kind of this video camera that we've got going on all the time inside of us, just this conscious awareness. And we really reflect on that. And that is meditation at a pretty deep level of it. Then we take that and we go forward using that focus, that meditation and concentration together as a tool to build upon that and to use that to better our lives and to calm ourselves down and to actually be able to apply it in everyday life. First time I meditated was after going to a place that taught meditation, and I enjoyed it, and I calmed myself down, and everything they said really resonated with me. So I took it back to my home, and my first time trying it by myself was actually really peaceful. And I realized that meditation can be challenging, and it takes concentration. Meditation take a high level of awareness, a high level of presence. But I was just thinking that, I get into it and it carries me off to wherever I want to go. And after the second and third time, it seemed to be getting more challenging, like I had beginner's luck or something. And in reality, my mind was getting in the way. And I was starting to think about it too much, and just my thought processes really jumbled up everything. But it left this yearning, and it left this understanding like, hey, we can get really peaceful. There's this peaceful sanctuary right behind our thoughts. And that led me on this huge journey of traveling to China and studying Tai Chi with the Shaolin monks. And then I came back to the States and I went to an ashram in California, which is like a yogic monastery in a sense. And I lived with monks for several months, and every day I would practice hours of meditation. And on Sundays we did 6 hours straight, and the whole day was in silence and just a lot of internal diving. And that taught me an amazing amount about myself and about meditation. And that was the experiential. I got philosophy behind that, but that was experiential. So I went back to college, because this happened about midway through college, and I changed my degree to religious studies with an emphasis on consciousness studies. How's it all working up there? What's going on? But I didn't want just one perspective, which is kind of what I had. I want to say, what does sociology say about this? What does philosophy and psychology say about this? Neuroscience say about this? I didn't study it too much in school, but I studied it on my own. What does quantum physics say about consciousness? And all these different things. And I kind of started to build this picture of, well, what's the academics behind it? And I came across some fascinating studies that they're doing all across the world. Some of them all across the world. Some of them are newer, so they haven't really branched out too much. But the study of consciousness has been going on for quite a while, and they're having some really cool effects on those areas where people are starting to say, hey, wait a minute, these Newtonian physics that we've got going on and the quantum physics, they have two completely different law sets. And then it's like, well, how does consciousness play into all this? It seems like photons act differently when they're observed consciously than when they're not. And so it's just like blows open this world of, whoa, the possibilities. And it all lined up with what I learned in the ashram, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So I had the experiential, and then I gained the academic, and I put those together, and it's really changed my world. It's made it an adventure. It reestablished the adventurous nature in me that I had in a child, and it's been great.